welcome back to a new episode of Creator Engineering. First, I'm gonna ride back to base on the string. We're actually gonna give this one a use this episode. So, for firstly, my oil stopped working because, well, one is it's not chunk claimed, so now it's force loaded. But also, it ran out of fuel. So there's a pretty simple answer to that, which is that I have over at the grass base, we set up a thing to smelt the wood into charcoal. So I'm grabbing a quick bit of materials. Just take 9 of these for a large amount of storage. I figure I don't need a whole lot since I can link it all into that thing's power system. But also this episode I've got a schematic that I don't want to say how long I worked on it because it took way too long, but to get the gunpowder into chrom and radiant explosives. And it literally just takes in gunpowder and produces these two outputs and gets rid of the chromic waste via that. So I do need to get a new sponge if I want to do the schematic, which I'm pretty sure I can just order through the Andromedon. Which means I've probably stowed it somewhere. Okay, so sorry for the cut. I had to do some things, but now we're back. We can quickly go grab some lava. I'm just gonna steal it from there for the moment. So I've got a good amount of that. I'll grab some small wheels and just the basics. And meanwhile we do that, I'm gonna take this that I gathered for a while between episodes, get some grout. Okay, I'm gonna get smelting about half of it. So I'm just gonna grab some more lava from the nether. Okay. Oh. Way too low, but I don't think there's anything useful in here. But I can actually get lava very fast from the nether with this, because with how many things I have for movement. I want to see if I could get lava without touching the ground. But luckily this doesn't take long. We're out here, and we can head over here. I will be grabbing the schematic in as I need it for my idea. This is the wood. Now, I think I'm gonna build on the other side. I can have it come out, go across an area, just the top here. Okay. I don't think this matters for trains since based on what the movement does. Oh no, that's not looking good. Since I think I just picked up like 1,000 spruce logs, but it's fine. Of course, the one I had to accidentally break has to be the one that drops the stuff, since there's literally only one of those in everything. So, sort of dodge train. So, interface is right there. How can I do this without mechanical arms? Okay. I'm just gonna handle it in this room. No, no longer have that feeding directly into there. I'll back it up a little. I'm gonna build this into the floor. Okay, so simply brass funnel. That, and maybe make myself a trapdoor so the stuff doesn't escape out. So I need to move this one over because I I can't get power into that fan. This is continuing to be a bit of a pain. But for this, I'm gonna build it like that instead. Be like that, backed up by one. And then yeah, rotating things is very nice as a feature. I'm gonna fill this in with shafts because actually, wait, I know what I can do. So power like this. I'm gonna do it on the side with the already placed items. Okay, that seems to work out pretty much perfectly. Okay, so we got that, and I just need to have a lot. Sorry for the cuts. I have things I need to do at the time. Use the brass piece. Okay, so that's under control. Let's not do that. But firstly, we can actually smoke a single piece, so it will go faster. Yep. Then we're done. Based on how I made it'll actually exit out that one. Oops, I guess, but I just need to flip it around. Only difference is it's literally mirrored. Okay, so then we have mechanical belt. We have one literally just straight across under this, and there's already a shaft, so so here I'm just gonna grab a good amount of stuff to wind up. But that'll take a while to process. Now, all I have to do is wait for the item frame to show up, and actually I need something. I need to get to item thing, the mobile, like, item transfers. I've got machines at base, I can just dice them up. Gotta be fast about this, because if I can miss the train. But we are not going to miss it. We are going to drop. Oh, no, it's faster than us. I don't think if I'm doing this, which is my fastest way to move, it is same speed as me, but can take away his schedule, so he waits here. I'm just gonna move the station one block forward. Yeah. Yep. And just to make sure that works. That'll work. Now we're all lined up. I could have. So. Oh. What I know what I can just move it. But I do not have glue on me, so okay. Okay. So those will connect once I grab some glue. do I have some right here? But I do have empty schematics, and I need to take the gun for the moment. And I also get some gunpowder. But back to base we head. I'm quite good at jumping directly into that opening. And I completely forgot what I was going to grab. But look, pretty cool. Necessary for practically everything in this. Though, I mean, I'm going to refill that, which is why we've got this. Also going to take a brass machine and get mechanical alarm because I can do that in like 5 seconds. Okay. I think I may have to get that set up while that isn't being connected, so I'll hand them off schedule, tell them to go to next stop. I'll be back in 15 seconds. I forget that thing doesn't have an actual storage of its own. I'm gonna see how this works, so give me a minute. Okay, so trying to figure out why that was not wanting to work, but I can come over here and refuel these. This is the only problem with using the vortex things, because they just don't like to work. But I can probably set up like a mechanical arm with those. But this is gonna be back to producing in literally just a second. But the temperature will climb. Top one off, but now I get to build my worst nightmare, also known as schematics that I decided I didn't want to be made in normal, but I'm probably actually not going to use a schematic cannon for this. But it's pretty much this room large, which I'm actually impressed I got it that small. Since so I'm pretty much gonna put in this wall. So I can hold Alt to scroll like that. And then left to a now I need to sort of move this out of the way. Any harm to anything. So there's one in the wall, but I think now I can dig through this. Dig this out. Render some of that quite weird, but so I'll see you in a second once I've carved out all of this for the space for it. Okay, and we are back with this space fully dug out, and now we've just gotta go make ourselves a clipboard, and then see what all we need. So craft one easily. First, I've got some normal paper here, but I think I may also have a clipboard. I'll have those on doing that, but yep. Off we fly to the grass. Because I know I've got some sugarcane growing. Which I can make some paper, combine it with like a piece of wood. And I can still see the schematic from here. I really like how the trains turned out as well, but with my blabbering. Yep, and that's all it took to get that. I can use the schematic cannon, but yeah, I'm just going to use it. It's not that large of a build. This is filled with gunpowder. So I don't actually need the clear glass. I thought I was going to be making it in a more open area originally, so. And also, I don't need terracotta. That was just because the world I build stuff in has like a terracotta platform that I made that I build them on, but everything is well, so. I literally just got that chilling in the chest. If I can fly correct, I'd figure that after this amount of time I'd figure it out, but I'll just take it all. But clear glass we could skip. Yeah, I really need to get mineral production sometime soon. Well, the wood, because I figure I can go get some. I'll chop down one of the trees at the farm for producing the resin, because okay, we're back with these. Got our andesite alloy. All we've got to do, grab iron, and make a saw. Head down. Oh, I need a second stack of andesite alloy. And of course I'm gonna forget that. It's not like I've got 3 more, actually 2 more stacks in there. Yeah, I'm gonna just let these run. They'll see in a second. Okay, we got our mechanisms, so let's take these. Get into site machines. I can make 2 of those. Got in here the 2 brass tunnels that I need. So got that though. Got shoe, cog, depot. Yeah, I'm completely blind, so yeah, I've got them hidden in there. I can grab a chest or a barrel, whatever I've got. So it's got those. Shoe, cog, and plug. I've got depots upstairs. Upstairs. So now I've got to get chain drive fans, gearboxes. Actually, forgotten how to make chain drive. I don't actually think I need chain. Oh, there. Okay, so we've got these, but so I've got to go make some. I've got to make some more of the casing. So give me a second to go do that. I probably need to make more andesite alloy soon. So see you down there. Okay, while the rest of that finishes up, we can head in here and make enough. So that makes 21. Nice number. But check that off. The fan. Where exactly is it? I don't know. I think I'm gonna finish up the rest of this since there's nothing really of importance. So I'll see you once I'm done and down there. So I'll arrive. Okay, all the items have been gathered. So pretty sure that's it. You can tell it to start placing. Oops. Because this thing does extremely well with belts. Skip missing blocks. Which for terracotta, the place where I build in creative is terracotta. So I'm not sure if he'll actually like that since that's on fire in the final build. And right here, add in the sponge before I get sealed in here. But this is just easier than if I'm gonna build it. Thing is, I can't actually bring down these walls. They don't affect the build at all. I just wanted to have it fully contained in itself, so. I sort of have to have combined the chain drives, and it won't pull at the top, but we're done. So all we need is to apply a clockwise power directly into there. And for into this chute, we just need to bring our little collection of gunpowder. So I think we can go make some belts, and then we can get our whole system up and running. Got my chest are in that, but I'll make a couple more. So get the shaft and your rubber can go around. Just enough. Got that there. And these small cogs down in it. Yeah, I can leave that chest. It'll prevent stuff from happening. Stuff backs up. But I can. So goes in there. Actually need to. You can place funnels off the end of belts, which I never knew for the longest time, but it is such a useful thing. I'll fill in the back there. I also have an idea. That leads right there. I've got extra chain drafts in the chest, in the barrel. I'm just gonna end up calling it a chest though. So let's go in. Get this shaft right there. And then we'll sort of just have to hope that when I place in a gear drive that it'll work. I'm just gonna take everything left in here because oh, and that's actually correct speed, I'm pretty sure. That's correct direction. Oh. And I forgot to add in the mechanical arms, which is probably for the best because I don't know how well they do. I messed that one up. That's gonna go like that, and it can get placed right there. So I forgot to give it the output, the take items. 1, 5, and 1 to 4. So that one gets glowed. To relay these because they did not want to connect, it seems. Yeah, I don't have to replace stuff like that. That's spinning the correct direction, but opposite of what I want for this. So I'm just going to see if I could have it turn to the side. And that works. It's a bit strange, but it works. What I can do is use a double gearbox, which is twice the reverse I. Yeah, now that can reverse there. Okay. And that seems to be going the right direction. All that's got to add the andesite funnel. Nope, seems like I messed it up. Seems like it was correct, like this. But I also need to power this. That's the wrong direction. At this speed, I can't really tell. I'm just gonna try and get it working, because didn't change anything. Hopefully this works, so. I feel like I'm gonna scream because I've got absolutely zero clue why this decides to just stop working. I'm gonna use the normal gearbox there. Hope that works. Okay. I'll put this. I'm gonna grab a gear shift, because that seems to be my only way to set this within reasonable time. Clutch, gear shift. This just reverses its direction when given a redstone signal. That's running correctly. That's running correctly. This is running correctly. Okay, stuff actually works. Absolutely zero clue why it's wanting to work like this. So, let's directly go there. Everything gets split up and brought through things. And things broke for absolutely no observable reason. And I need flint and steel to go fix this. I know I've got one somewhere. Definitely gonna be in here. Yep. These are the only issues that I hope exist. That work. So hey. I thought I reversed it. Yep. I need to calm down. Stuff's working. Finally. I can close up the back. Yep. That gets that going. So, hopefully, we can start having stuff be produced. But I'm gonna drop all my gunpowder into the system. So I trust it to be able to handle it. Okay. will be gone pretty soon. So thanks for watching this episode. Now that I've got all our systems sorted out, we now have all of this bit done. So this produces chrome and radiant explosives. We just need to get ourselves some chromatic acid and make ourselves a smeltery controller, which we started smelting grout. That's still out there. Grab that next episode and speed through the rest of chapter 3. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next episode.